Hello everyone, this is Nathan and today's video is. Today I'm going to be talking about what my Uncle Dan gave me. It's a lamp that does more than just be a lamp, but it has a really cool feature that I'm willing to show. So let's get started with what I can show you. Well, it's straightforward actually, like one right here goes like this. And as you can see, the lights flash. That's pretty cool. And it's a normal lamp when you do this. And then when I switch it, there we go. You see how cool that is? That's really cool. My Uncle Dan gave this to me when I was in Pittsburgh, but I couldn't bring it because it was too heavy. So my Uncle Dan brought it all the way from Pittsburgh for me. So that was really nice of him. Thank you, Uncle Dan, for giving this to me. I really do appreciate it. So this is the industry you see in the other video where I did some operations. And this is going to be a coal mine slash steel, getting steel from one side maybe and coal from the other to make it simple. I just want to make operations simple so I can have more fun with it. And this track right here, this track, one of these is for cabooses and the other one's for locomotives to park them somewhere. Then as you go down the line, this switch will go right from here all the way to like right about here. And you might be wondering what's going to be in this industry. Probably a museum or a place to sell and buy trains. That'll make sense when early on in the video what that is. But when the train factory makes trains, they're gonna build them and send them to here to sell it. And then this track is just a loop track that is all the way from here. And this is not really connected, as you can see from the gaps of the tracks. This is going to be a lift out section, so as you can see, it can do like this. And the reason why these foam pieces are here because they've been glued and wait for drying, but they're meant to hold its shape in place so that when I put down this right here, it can line up properly, and so that I don't have to fuss with like trying to put it back in and forth all the time. I could just take it out and call it done, and simple plug in wire. I'm thinking magnets to make it easy to plug and unplug. Like when you just lift it out, it's not that bad, and put it back, the magnets can connect easily. So let's go back to this. So these two tracks are going to fall all the way here to this tunnel that I've been having for years on other parts of the layouts, and then it's going to go through the tunnel. I'm guessing some cave or coal mine. We'll see what happens. And then there's going to be a town right here, as you can see. And then this loop that you just saw will go all the way back where we just were, all the way here to here, and an endless loop that way. That's going to be one. Well, I'll get to that. But anyway, here's the track from the tunnel that'll go all the way here to here. And you might be thinking, what's this place? This place is going to be a train factory. So it means all the metal and coal will go right here. I'm going to have some dumpers to dump the coal and some cranes maybe to get them to use a factory to make trains. And then this, I know it's a big mess right now, but the reason why I have a switch there is for like one as a paint shop. The other one for like a whole train factory is going to take up half the space. And what I mean by half, I mean like a divider wall will be right here. Not very big, but very small. It's going to go all the way here to about here, maybe. To know to look at something different than just one big train factory to take up the space. But yeah, that's all I have for the factory. Where that clutter is right about here is where another town's going to be. So yeah, I'm going to have it I believe, an interesting layout in my opinion. But I'm going to try to challenge myself to build everything as best I can out of soda cans. If it's an easy way, I might do a bit of other things. But I want to do everything soda can related. And if I've got trains like these, I can just modify them easily. Like cosmetic, like painting, and maybe put a decoder in this one. It runs pretty well. The reason why I have this front piece, you're wondering, is because it didn't come with a front piece. So I made my own. And that's what I like about this hobby of scratch building. In my opinion, that's what I like. But yeah, I'm going to have a lot of fun with this. The trains are working. It's just the only thing that's disappointing right now is this bridge piece I'm going to just connect soon. And we'll see how that happens. But yeah, I hope you find this interesting. I know my basement, my layout's a complete mess right now, but hopefully I want to do an open house. And anybody can come as long as, well, maybe I'll put that in a future video. But if you're interested, please let me know in email. I'm not going to just invite anybody, to make that clear. But we'll see what happens. But anyway, this is Nathan saying goodbye and have a very awesome day.